Hello everyone and welcome to class. Here I am live just for you. We are going to be doing our 25 minutes of Pilates. Today is a special because we're going to be working the core, but I've created a series of workouts that will mean if you have any issues with your lower back, disc herniation, prolapse, you have any tension in your neck, you have osteoporosis, all these exercises are going to be good for you, but they're good for everyone. It's going to be quite a challenge, so shall we begin? All right, so let's start standing. And you're going to have one foot underneath you, one foot out to the side. You're going to pull the abdominals in. I think of pushing the floor away with this foot. So you're standing up nice and tall. And I want you to take this hand and just put it on your waist because you're going to feel the core muscles you're working with this one. Other hand is going to go up behind the head. You're going to take a breath in and then you're going to breathe out and we're going to float the leg up and take it down. Up and down. Up and down, up and down, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and switch sides. So hand on the waist, one hand behind the head. Reset those abdominals, so pulling those abdominals in. Here we go. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back. Now we're going to change back to the first side. And this is going to require quite a lot of balance. So you may see me wobble as well. What we're going to do is we're going to stay on the standing leg. We're going to lift that leg just off the floor, the other leg. And you're going to bend the knee and you're going to try and bring the knee up. All the way up, across in front of the opposite hip. And then reach it back out. Tap the toe, lift, step, swap sides. All right, so pull the abdominals in first. You're already working them. We're going to bring the knee up, reaching it up and across, so no rotation in the spine. We're just working that leg. We take it all the way back out, tap the toe down, lift the leg up, step, and switch. Standing tall, here we go. Lift, lift, lift. So as you're lifting the knee, you're pulling your abdominal wall in. You're going to reach out, tap, lift, swap sides. Pull the abdominals in, here we go. Lift, lift, lift. Reach the leg out, tap, up, swap sides. One more time each side. Here we go. Lift, lift, lift. Reach it out, out, tap, lift, step, and change. Last one. Lift, lift, lift. Reach it out, tap, lift, swap sides, and turning around. Okay, so now think of holding those abdominals in, keeping your spine nice and straight, but I want you to step back, push up, bring the knee up and back. So we're going to go down, up, lift the knee and back. Down, up, knee and back. Down, up, knee and back. So you want to be thinking all the time of trying to really create length and height in your body. It's a nice long spine. It's going to work all the muscles of your core. Last one. swapping sides. Okay, are we ready? It's always different on the other side, especially for me as well. So you're going to go down, up, lift, tap, down, up, lift, tap, down, up, lift and tap, down, up, lift and tap, down, up, lift and tap. Whoops, down, up, lift and tap, down, up, lift and tap, and one more time, lift and tap. Well done. I'm going to step back and back. Just come back on those knees so I'm avoiding any flexing of my spine here. We're going to tip at the hips. So tip, 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 coming forward. All right. So we've got our fingers together, nice straight back. Again, pulling in on these tummy muscles. Reach your right leg back. And now keeping your back really still, you're going to raise the leg up and down, up and down, up and down. That's it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Coming in. Left leg goes back. Take a moment to reset. And now we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Very good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring that knee in. Now let's go back to the right leg. Okay, this time we're going to add an arm. So you're going to reach your left arm forward. And now we're going to lift and lower them both. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So your eye line should be just ahead of your mat. You don't want to be forcing your chin forward, creating any tension in your neck. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there. Draw your shoulder down and just reach your arm back and bring it forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. So we're holding ourselves in the air like this. This really does work on your core, your stamina, your endurance. And back and forth. Just one more. Good. Bring everything down and let's swap sides. Okay, so reaching that other leg back. Opposite arm forward. Abdominals are pulling in. Remember, keeping your back still here. It's a slow raise, so we're really controlling the movement from the shoulder and from the hip. We're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So don't be tempted to rush. And lower. And lower. One more. Lower and lift. Bring everything in. Okay, keeping your back nice and straight. I want you to tuck just your toes under. We're going to do a little hover. So you're going to press into your hands, pull your abdominals in and feel your knees just hover up off the mat. And then very gently put them down. Lifting up. And lowering down. Lifting up. And lowering down. Lift. And lower. So as you lift, think of tightening those tummy muscles, pulling everything in, and stabilizing your spine. Good. 2 more. 2. Last one, we're going to hold, lifting and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. coming down. Excellent. From there, whichever way you want to, come and lie down. Okay, all the way down. Let's have those knees bent, feet hip width apart, hands pressing down. So I promised you no flexion, so we're not flexing, but we are going to lift the bottom straight up. So you're going to press up and down, press up and down. So use those legs and those bottom muscles. Good. Press up and two and one, holding it there. Reach your arms overhead and bring them back and reach and bring them back and reach and back and reach and back and reach and back. One last time. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale. Come straight down. Well done. Now we're going to float the right leg up. Tabletop position. We're going to float the left leg up as well. So the neck, the chest, the upper part of the spine staying on the floor. Okay, and we're going to start with just the legs. So we're going to reach the right leg away, really point those toes, lower it towards the floor, but it's not going to touch the floor. So you've got to use your lower abdominals here, and then you're going to bring it back. Same leg, reach and return. Really keep those toes pointed if you can, and back. Reach and back. Reach and back for 4, 3, 2, 1. It's changing size. Reach it out and back. So if you can add the breathing, you want to exhale as the leg goes out. That way you really are stabilizing through the pelvis. Out and back. Good. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Now we're going to do alternate switching of the legs. So you're going to reach the right leg and then the left, the right and then the left. So inhale as they change in the air. Exhale to reach the leg forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs in, reach the left leg away, right leg in the air, arms out to the side, palms up. Now breathe in, taking the leg across the body. Breathe out, switching it down, out to the side and up. So all the while we're controlling the pelvis. So there's no movement in the spine here, only in your abdominal muscles. Going across, down, out and up, across, down, out and up, across, down, out and up. One more. Very good. Let's go back in the other direction. Out, down, across and up, out, down, across and up, out, down, across and up. Can you feel that work? Not just in the leg, but in the hip, the abdominals, everything is trying to stabilize your spine there, your hips. Well done. We'll make that the last one. Flexing the foot, taking the leg down to the floor, pointing the toes. Let's bring the other leg up. All right, reset those abdominals. So you want to feel really firm here. So you can keep everything nice and still, taking the leg across, down, out, and up. 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 2 more. Across, down, out, and up. Let's go back in the other direction. Out, down, across, and up. Out, down, across, and up. Out, down, across, and up. Good. Last one. Across and up. Flexing the foot, reaching the leg all the way out, pointing the toes. You're going to bend the leg that's furthest from me and roll onto your side, reaching that bottom arm out. So let's work these oblique muscles, okay? So we'll have this palm up. We're going to take a breath in, breathe out, and lift up. You're going to inhale to lower, but not touch the floor, straight back up. Lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bend your knees. Push yourself up. Let's go do that on the other side. So reaching everything out, feet slightly forward, making sure the shoulders relaxed. And then you're going to lift. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Well done, rolling onto your front. Okay, so I want you to bring your hands around, forehead down. And then what we're going to do is draw the abdominals in and float the leg up and down, up and down, lift and lower, lift and lower. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, lift and lower. So again, we shouldn't be feeling anything in the back. We're using our core to stabilize. We're using our glutes, using our hamstrings. Good. For 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. From there, you're going to roll onto your back all the way around. Okay. And we're going to bring the legs up. It's going to get a little bit more challenging now. So legs straight up in the air. Pull your abdominals in so you feel nice and secure here. And then we're going to do a little lower of both legs, only as far as you can feel it and control it, and bring them up. What you don't want is any arching of the back, okay? So you're going to lower, you'll feel it right across here, lower abdominals, and lift. Lower and lift. And I think it helps to breathe out as you go down, in as you go up, because then that reminds you you've got to pull in those abdominals, you've got to use them. And it isn't a bracing, it's a pulling inwards and upwards. All right, because we don't want them doming either. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bend your knees. And then you're going to bring your arms up. All right, same arm as leg. Reach away. And back. Stay on the same side. And back. Reach. And back. Reach. And back. for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Reach. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Bring those legs up. Place those arms down. I want you to rotate your legs out. I can't resist putting a little bit of ballet in. So you're going to bring your right leg over your left. And we're going to do little switches like this. Can you see? Little switch. I want you to keep the legs as close together as you can. So they're not doing big wide movements. Very small switch, switch. So you're just switching, alternating legs. This is really going to work your inner thigh muscles, your pelvic floor muscle, but we're going to add all the abdominals now because we're going to gradually lower the legs as far as you can go without your back arching and then bring them back up. And we're going to do it on 4. Are you ready? So we're going to lower 2, 3, 4 and lift. 2, 3, 4 and lower. 2, 3, 4 and lift. 2, 3, 4 and lower. 2, 3, 4 and lift. 2, 3, 4 and lower. 2, 3, 4 and lift. 2, 3, 4 and lower. 2, 3, 4 and lift. 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4 and up. 2, 3, 4. Bring the legs together. Bend your knees and then put your feet down. Coming back onto your side, and you're going to bring yourself up to a kneeling position. All right, think of feet slightly apart. Tuck the toes under. Now we're going to float up. We're going to hold this position and we're going to reach the right leg back and bring it in. Left leg back and bring it in. Right leg back and in. Left leg back and in. Right, left, right, left. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Coming in. Coming to sit down now. We're nearly there. Okay, legs out in front of you. This I think is the most challenging. Well, it is for me anyway. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Remember, we're not going to bend here. We're not going to strain the neck. So we're keeping our back in the same shape, but we're going to use our tummy to hinge back and forward, okay? Arms out in front, pointing the toes if you wish. So keeping the back straight, we're going to inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. All right, and the idea is you go back as far as you can control it. You'll feel you'll get a little shaky and up. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. One more. Okay, to finish, just go halfway back. All right, now don't let your spine move, but just bring your arms up, take them out to the side and around. Lift them up, out and around. So we're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, circle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle. And inhale, lift. Exhale, circle. Come on up. Well done. All right, from there, coming around. And we're going to kneel up. We're just going to stretch out the hip flexors a little, just as we finish here. So right foot forward, leaning into it. Again, protect yourself here. So pull those abdominals in and find that nice stretch through the front of that other leg. Keeping the eye line lifted, keeping the abdominals in. Good. Reach the opposite arm, so opposite arm to front leg in the air. That's it. Good. And down, switching sides. So coming forward, abdominals in. Find the stretch. Once you've found that stretch and it feels nice, you're going to lift that arm up in the air. Good. Well done. Coming back. And then you choose one leg forward, other leg forward, coming up, turning towards me. Let's take a breath in, lifting up. And exhale out. Inhale up. And exhale out. And last one, inhale up. And exhale out. And thank you so much for joining me today. That was your 25 minutes of Pilates with no flexion, so safe for osteoporosis, osteopenia, disc herniation, neck tension, and as you can see, you really did work your core as well. Please do press the like button. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, why not share this with a friend who you think might enjoy our workouts as well. I am live at the moment, so if you're here with me live, please do vote as well. I'm running a vote today on the best time for you to do our workouts on a Monday. Usually it's at 4:30, but I've given you some other options today just to see if there's a better time. And we will be doing that new time from next week. All right, so if you want to find out what time it's going to be, why don't you stick around to the end of the chat. All right, and if you need to go, we'll have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much. Excuse me, I'm just going to have to blow my nose because we are in the UK and the weather is atrocious and I've got a cold. So there we are. I'm just going to put a little bit extra light on for you so you can see me. Coming to the chat, so let's just have a look at the vote and see how it's going. So it's still live. I'm just going to focus a little so you hopefully you can see me a bit better there. All right, so yes, we're still live, and at the moment it's 67% want the 4 p.m. at UK time. So that's pretty good. But if you have a different idea, let me know. And then I think we've got about 20% want 3:30. Obviously, I'm going to go with the majority. We did run a vote for the Friday live. And the Friday live, I think it was 51% wanted the same time, the 10 o'clock time. And then it was 20% wanted half an hour either way. So we're going to stick with the 10 a.m. for now. So we'll still be 10 o'clock on Fridays. And on Mondays, you can let me know. We'll let that close at the end of this chat. But if you've got any questions, do excuse my sniffling and my watery eyes. I'm coming down with a cold. My lovely husband had a cold last week. Now I've got it, I think. So anyway, let's see who's here. So hello to Mary Margaret Seagrace. Hello, Mary. Lovely to have you here. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh, I want to say hello also to Rita LaFleur. Rita, you are live. Well done for joining us live today. Hello to Sue Wood. Sue, your vote is for 4 p.m. Good to know, Sue. It's looking very likely it's going to be 4 p.m., so that's good to know. Robin Newcomb says, Happy New Week, Rachel Cohen and our worldwide Pilates friends. Greetings from Zurich, where it is now evening, ready to start. Lovely to hear from you, Robin. Thank you very much. Mary Margaret Seagrace, Thank you very much for your donation. Mary, as you can see, has bought a super sticker, so you can see she's highlighted in blue, which is great for me because then I can read, I can see who's here and who's contributing today. Do excuse my sniffles today, that I think I might have to have a day off tomorrow. I'm feeling very coldy today. Rita says, I clicked on the 10:30 Eastern time, but 10 works also. Great, good to know. Get Political, hello to you. Thank you very much indeed for your donation. I really appreciate that. Lovely to see you here. Sue De Pinto, hello Sue, yay, you made it to the live session. Lovely to have you here. Regina, hello Regina, nice to see you. Thank you very much indeed for your donation today, much appreciated. Jasna Mopsolina says hello, greetings from Macedonia. Hello, lovely to have you here Jasna, welcome to our Pilates class on Mondays. Really good to see you. Hello to Mr. Green and Jolly Green Southeast says, hi, love and like this video. This helps me think about the future. That's really good. Yes, the video we are doing today is because I do get a lot of people write to me with problems with their discs in their lower back. And it is, unfortunately, it is something that is very common. And I wanted to show you really that if you do have that, it doesn't mean you can't exercise and you can't work your core. You just have to be very careful in the way that you do it. So today we avoided all flexion. And what that means for someone with a disc issue is if you flex your spine, as in going in this direction, head towards pubic bone, so you're doing this, you're compressing down on those discs and you don't want to be doing that. So we have avoided all of that today and kept it very simple, no rotation, all core work, but just doing it in a more creative way to kind of hit the same spot, but to keep you safe. So I really hope that worked well for you. And I know that if you were doing this today and you don't have any disc issues, you would have felt it too, because I certainly did. I actually found that one quite tough. And I think it's quite interesting because people always think, my impression is that when I post videos that are for certain conditions, a lot of people think, oh, well, that's not me, I'm not going to do it. But actually, I recommend you do it anyway, because every video you do will teach you something about your body. And because that video I'm talking about a specific condition, whether it be a problem with the disc or osteoporosis or I don't know, a fibromyalgia, any kind of thing, whatever it might be, hip bursitis, there's all sorts of things. You'll learn more and more and more about your body, which means you'll be able to take better care of yourself. And that is what this channel is all about. It's about me helping you take better care of yourself. And that's through movement, through well-being, through the way you think, what you eat, all those things. And you'll see next year I'm going to try and bring some more things in for you that will help with the movement. So things to support your movement as well. So there we go. Hello to Jenny Norton. Hello Jenny. Jenny says hello from California. Donated on Ko-fi. These videos are essential physical therapy for my neurological condition, which causes spasticity and weakness in my legs, as well as balance issues. Jenny, welcome today. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm really, really glad to hear that you're doing these videos regularly and they are working for you. And yes, it's a wonderful message, everyone. We must take note of what Jenny is saying. You know, it is about whatever your condition may be, there are ways to support it through movement. And we just have to learn what's the right way to do it and what helps. And something's very, very important for everyone is balance. And I do that's why I do a lot of standing Pilates, because when you're standing, you're having to work so much harder within your whole body, so neurologically as well, because you're having to use your brain, your nerves to send messages to your muscles to keep you upright. And then onto that, I'm adding coordination movements like we did at the beginning. We had one hand here, one hand behind the head, then we had to switch sides. All of that is making that brain work as well. And that's what we want to do, is keep you healthy here as well as through your body. So thank you very much, Jenny, and thank you so much for donating on Ko-fi. I did want to let you know, for those of you that are not on Ko-fi, that I put out a request for some extra donations to help me get some new studio lights, because these lights that I've got, it does look quite bright today actually, it's not bad, but I've had to twiddle with my camera a little. But the lights that I'm using are not strong enough for the winter because it's almost dark outside and I'm struggling here to keep it light enough for you to see me. But I reached my goal, so I've now ordered my new lights. They're arriving this week, so next Monday I should have my new lights all up and running, so I'm very excited about that. And I wanted to thank you all of you that donated on Ko-fi for helping with that. I really do appreciate it. Okay, whisking down the chat, Rita LaFleur said, I voted, I'm sweating. Martine de Kerpel said, the voting is blank and disappeared now. I loved it, but felt a little pain in the groin, right, switching the legs in the air. Yeah, it might have been you're just working a little bit too hard, Martine. I know you do, you're very dedicated. So try just bringing that movement down a little, maybe reduce the range slightly and see how that feels for you. Robin says, oh, that was good. I've had a stiff lower back on the right side and right hip at the top of my leg. So I'm going to repeat this one again tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to help me. Any other suggestions? So stiff lower back on the right side and right hip, that sounds like, Robin, that is a hip, more of a hip issue than a spine issue. And have you heard the expression referral pain? I don't know if you have, but often it's used a lot by osteopaths, chiropractors and people with that kind of expertise. And it's often you're feeling the pain in a certain place, but the issue might be somewhere else in the body. So what I always say to everyone is, even if the pain is in one specific place, try and move your whole body, because, excuse me, I'm feeling very coldy. When you do move your whole body, it kickstarts the system as well. All right, so doing this kind of full body movement as we did today, Robin, very, very beneficial for you. So I would say keep doing that. You know the hip work that we did today, Robin, where you're lying down and we're doing the circles with the legs? Very, very good. If you're very stiff, you might want to do it with a bent leg, so it's not so much of a load on the hip. I'll show you what I mean. So when you're doing your circles, so I was doing them with the straight legs, if you do it with a bent leg, it's less strain on the hip, but you can still get some really nice movement going there, and that will really, really help the body. All right, so that would be my recommendation. Yes, by all means, go and do this one again. I think that would be very good for you. Okay, Suda Pinto said, legs in air on our backs, impossible not to dome my tummy to protect the back. Neck and everything tensed up, trying to control legs. Protect back. Didn't feel safe, stopped after 4 reps. Well, that's the best thing to do, Sue. If that felt too much, you did absolutely the right thing. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh my dear, I'm getting a really bad cold, I think. I can feel it's coming over me as I'm talking now. So yes, Sue, so that one obviously is too much for your back. So you can try it with bent legs. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Achoo! Excuse me, everybody. Yeah, so you can try it with bent legs. You can try it with one leg, or you can just not do it if it doesn't feel right. It sounds to me, Sue, that you are very anxious about your back, and so that created the tension, and we don't want the tension, do we? So I would not do it if it doesn't feel right for you. Suzanne Palmer Richards says, a great session. Thank you, Rachel. You're very welcome. Sarah Runickel says 4:30 please. I don't finish work until 4 and I like the lives. Enjoyed that very much today. Hard to stop tummy doming though. Yes, there's another person with that doming. So the doming is the kind of bracing where the tummy pops out rather than pulling in. So it's if you're feeling that and you are really trying to make that connection and it's not happening, then please do reduce the range or leave the exercise out, because it may be that it's not right for you right now. Okie doke. Martine says, I see only 49 votes. I can't click. You should be able to click, Martine, because that, if you have you looked at the very top, I'm looking at it and for me it's blue, which means it's still open. I haven't closed it. So it may be that you need to go to the top of the chat, Martine, where you'll see a click there. At the moment, it's looking like 67% of people want the 4 o'clock time. So sorry, Sarah, I'm not sure how that's going to pan out for us, but we'll have a look. We'll see what's happening. Danielle McLaughlin says, I finally got to a live session. Excellent class, and my neck thanks you. Oh, thank you very much, Danielle. Sue Wood says, great session, thank you. We'll definitely repeat this one. Kimby, hello to you, Kimby. Kim says, another gentle but very effective session. That last core movement was a good challenge. Glad to hear it, Kim. Thank you very much indeed. Anna McDougall, yay! Anna, hello. Anna is an old friend, everybody. Lovely to see you on the chat, Anna. Anna says, hi, Rachel. I finally managed to join live. I found that quite challenging. It's made me realise I need to get back at it regularly. Lovely to see you live. Oh, thank you, Anna. It's lovely to see you live as well. So, Anna, if you're around, I'm here Friday mornings at 10 a.m. and Mondays, we're just sorting out the time, but it looks like it's going to be Mondays at 4 from now on. So, yes, if you can pop in, please do. Jan Shoemaker says 8 a.m. Pacific time, please. That's another vote for the 4 o'clock UK time. Jasna Mopsalina says, thank you very, very much for your Pilates exercises. I have lumbar disc herniation and they do wonders for me. I'm really glad they helped you. So Jasna, today was a really good one for you. And I do have some other core workouts with no flexion as well, Jasna. So do go and have a look for those on the channel. Vili Nikolova says, great session. Thank you very much. Sarah says, get well soon. Thank you, Sarah. I'm feeling like it might be a day in bed tomorrow. I can feel, can you see it's coming over me as I'm talking? Robin Newcomb says, thanks, Rachel. Yes, heard of referred pain. The hip is stiff. So understand what you mean. We'll try again and bend my leg for the circling. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Rita LaFleur says, I have left ectopic kidney, so I have to use my hands under my butt when doing the leg lifts and such. Love this workout, thank you. And last core exercise was a challenge, but I was able to do this better today. God bless you. Oh, thank you, and bless you too, Rita. Thank you very much indeed for that lovely message. And I'm glad that you were able to make that work for you. That's really good to know. Anna says, we'll definitely try to join on Friday. Yes, Anna, come do that. Then you can go and have a lovely coffee in West London with a friend. Be lovely to see you on Friday. Martine says, I don't see it for hours. Oh, maybe you can't see the thing, because I can see it at the top of the chat, Martine. But as it is now, 5:15 UK time, I'm going to end the poll there. And the final result was 68% of people wanted 4 p.m. So I'm really sorry, Sarah Runicles, but I think I have to go with the majority, trying to work out what's the best time, because we're on 3 big time zones on a Monday. We've got our UK people, and we've got our people who are in the US and Canada are on different sides, east and west sides and in between. So trying to get a time that works for you all is quite tricky. But we'll try 4 p.m. next week and we'll see how it goes from there. All right, so that's all for today. And I'm just going to go and rest now. Your next workout is on Friday, and that's going to be a ballet-inspired arms and abs Pilates. And you know I've been bringing some of my ballet training into classes. Nothing difficult, but things to really kind of tone the arms, work the arms. So there's going to be quite a lot of arm work on Friday. Lots of abdominal work as well. It's going to be a great session. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's been lovely to see you. Look after yourselves, and I'll be back at 4 o'clock next week. So I look forward to seeing you then, and if not, I will see you this Friday. So take care and see you soon. Bye for now.